Hi, I'm Alondra, and today I'm gonna do a little something different. And it's just be by myself today. I'm gonna do a video of my top 5 favorite K-dramas.
Here we go!
Let's just get it started. My favorite K-drama ever. It's like one of the first K-dramas that I ever saw like in my life. When I was just getting into like K-pop and like K-dramas, you know. It was, to be honest, I think it was like my 3rd K-drama that I ever saw. It's Descendants of the Sun. And I have a poster. It's on top over here. It's right there. That's my favorite scene from the show. I freaking love it. And I have this like little drawing that I made from that scene. It's not beautiful, but yeah. So I'm just gonna talk about like what it is about, and then I'm gonna talk about what I loved about it. So basically the drama is about a doctor and a soldier, and they meet and they like each other as a romance. But it's also like kind of like adventurous because there's so many things happening in the show. Like you're always interested. I was like so into the show in the first episode. I cried in the first episode. I'm such a wimp. I get so into these K-dramas, oh my god. They meet and like each other, like I said, but like because of their jobs, it gets complicated to be together. It's very interesting, and I just, since like I said, it was one of my first K-dramas, it also introduced me more of the K-pop world. I didn't know who the heck Onu was from SHINee. I didn't know who Song Hye-kyo was. I didn't know who Song Joong-ki was. I freaking loved them. Kim Ji-won and Jin-gu. And like their chemistry of the characters in the show is just amazing. You can totally see it. And it was probably real chemistry off screen too, since, you know, they're married now. The 2 main characters, by the way. Spoiler! The OST. That's what kind of like introduced me to K-pop too. I was listening to the music. I freaking loved it. I loved the OST. And I freaking loved, my favorite song from the OST is Every Time by Chen and Punch, and that's how also I got to kind of like got to know EXO a little bit, because I still like, even I'm like, Chen, ooh, this guy's really cool, but I didn't know who EXO was. I didn't know Chen was part of a group or anything. I'm just like, oh, these artists are pretty cool, their voices are amazing. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So that's Descendants of the Sun. And by the way, obviously Descendants of the Sun is like my favorite K-drama. I even made this. It says Alpha Team, Big Boss, Wolf, Harry Potter, Piccolo, and Snoopy. Number 2, Scarlet Heart. Da, 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 da. In this show, the 2 main characters are IU and Lee Joon-gi. I had no idea who the heck IU was. I thought she was an actress. I did not know she sang at all. And then when I found out, I'm like, are you kidding me? She can act this good and have an amazing voice as well. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And then I think Lee Joon-gi is just an actor. He does like a lot of stuff. Criminal Minds, Resident Evil in the United States, I think. His acting was so, like, I was so impressed. And by her acting too, I cried in that show so much. It like ripped my heart out. Basically, the drama is about this girl that has some issues like in the present normal time with her boyfriend and her friend and whatever, and somehow, I'll let you find out when you watch the show, somehow she ends up traveling like whatever, how many years back to the, I think it's Goryeo era, something like that. Goryeo? She wakes up and she's like, where the heck am I? What is happening? And then from there on, like so many things happen, and she obviously stands out because she's from the past, or like the future. Yeah, she's from the future, so everybody's like, this girl's kind of weird, but whatever. But she's part of like a family and everything, and like, and somehow she gets involved with all of the princes, and not in the way that you're thinking, like good involved. And it's just very good. Obviously there's some romance, there's a lot of blood, which I really liked. A lot of drama. That's what it is, a K-drama. But I really freaking loved it. I started watching the show because I was on YouTube like just looking up stuff like what K-dramas are good, you know? I watched somebody's video and they recommended it, so I'm like, let's check it out. That was my first historic like drama ever too. And I was like, what's this gonna be like? But I freaking loved it. It's my 2nd favorite K-drama. Like I said, I didn't know any of the actors. I didn't know Jisoo. I didn't know Baekhyun. I didn't know Kang Han-eun. I didn't know Nam Joo-hyuk, Jonghyun, yeah, so many others. But I thought they did such an amazing job. Like Jonghyun being the bad guy, oh my god, it was amazing. And to be honest, the plot was like really different than anything I've ever seen before, except it did remind me of Game of Thrones. To be honest, it reminded me of Game of Thrones. I thought it was like, it's like very bloody. So yeah, my favorite OST ever is from Scarlet Heart. The OST is amazing, so many amazing singers. Oh, and like I said about Descendants of the Sun, like I didn't know who Onu was. I didn't know who the heck Baekhyun was either. And while I was like watching in the middle of the show, my sister told me, she's like, oh, Baekhyun is in this group and whatever. I'm like, whoa, really? For real? That's really cool. I did not know who he was. Like, I think it's kind of cool that I got into that and I thought he was really good, like his acting, and then I find out that he was a singer. I'm like, what the heck? See, like, I'm not good at that. But every time before I watch a K-drama now, I try to research first. Number 3. From number 3 to number 5 are not in order. The first 2 were, but number 3 to number 5 are not in order. Okay, this is Weightlifting Perique Kim Bok-ju. This is starring Lee Sung-kyung and Nam Joo-hyuk. I saw it because somebody recommended it as well. So it's basically about 2 athletes in college, and somehow they have met in the past before. And then they like meet again in college, and it's just about their life and whatever. And it really got my attention because like I was in college at the time, and they were both athletes, and I'm an athlete too. Or like I used to play volleyball in college, and it was like, I don't know, I kind of like was relating to them a little bit, so it was really fun to watch. That like college couple feeling. I don't think I realized it was Nam Joo-hyuk, the main character from Scarlet Heart. I was like, oh, this guy. And then like, I think it was when the episode where Jisoo did like a little cameo. I was like, wait, he's in Scarlet Heart? Wait, this guy's in Scarlet Heart too. What's happening? But yeah, I really liked it. The OST from this show is really good too.
Swag. Swag. Swag.
Number 4, it's Strong Woman Do Bong-soon. This show is starring Park Bo-young and Park Hyun-sik, and I saw it because of Park Hyun-sik, yeah. And obviously I figured out Park Hyun-sik because of Hwarang right here. Oh yeah, but it's about this girl that has super strength, and then it's kind of like a dark comedy. So this girl that has super strength since she was little, because it was like it came from her family, so she had their strength, super strength too. So she just uses her power for good, and then some like crime comes in, so that's why it's kind of like a dark comedy and a little bit of romance, you know. Like, it's pretty interesting and fun to watch, but I don't think it's for everybody. So, but what I didn't like was how it gave me freaking nightmares because of the kidnapper in the show. It gave me nightmares. I woke up in the middle of the night crying. I'm like, oh my god, it's fake. It was a dream. Oh god. Like, I was so into that show. I was like, what? But I just loved how Park Bo-young and her character, how like in some of the episodes she like used her powers to protect her best friend. Just all of the emotions of her character. I thought they were very well done, so like she did really good with her character. And then Park Hyun-sik, I freaking love it. But like, since this show is kind of like over the top a little bit because she has like super strength, I don't think it will be for like everybody, but I really liked it. And I even loved that Jisoo was in it. Jisoo, oh. Number 5, it says While You Were Sleeping by Suzy and Lee Jong-suk. I freaking love Suzy, man. My first show with her was Uncontrollably Fond with her and Kim Woo-min. That's the show that made me cry the most in my whole life. So I basically watched it because of her. I loved her acting, and the plot of the story seemed very interesting. I just see some trailers and I'm like, huh, what's gonna happen? This girl has dreams about the future. What the heck is this? But it was a really well done show. I freaking loved it. And then her song on the OST, oh, because I love you, boy. It's so good. And then Henry's song too. And then there was a couple of songs that I really liked too in the show. So it was really good, and the OST was really good too. If you're gonna give this a try, at least watch the first episode. Finish the first episode, because I guarantee you'll be hooked from the first episode. It's so freaking interesting, so interesting. If you like mysterious stuff. It's like mysterious and like with romance and like a little bit of comedy. So it's like a little bit of everything, but like the mysterious stuff is about like the main character, Lee Jong-suk, is a lawyer, and then Suzy is first she starts up as a part-time worker or something like that, and then she goes back to her original job. I don't want to spoil it too much. But yeah, if you like all that stuff, like mysterious, like romance, and a little bit of comedy, like this drama is definitely for you. That was my top 5 K-dramas. So other shows that I recommend are definitely Hwarang, right here. It stars Park Hyun-sik, Park Se-joon, Chen Min-ho, baby, from Shining. Kim Taehyung from BTS, watch it. He does really good. Even though his character's not like a huge character, you know, because this was his like first official like big thing ever. But he did really good. He like executed that character really well. Am I missing somebody? Oh, Goara. I'm sorry, Goara. Oh, Doji-han's character is so... Oh, I freaking love him. I first got to him because of this show. I freaking love him. I follow him everywhere now. So yeah, Hwarang is really good. If you guys want, I'm not gonna talk about it I'll make another video if you guys want me to keep talking about it. The other drama that I recommend is Suspicious Partner or Love and Trouble. That's what it's called on Drama Fever. But yeah, I know it as Suspicious Partner, and it's really, really good. It's like very mysterious and stuff, but like I said, I'll talk about it if you guys want me to talk about it. Fight My Way. It stars Park Sejun and Kim Ji-won, and it's a hilarious drama, and it's like everything that I wanted it to happen in this drama was happening. I was like, wow, they're like reading my mind right now. Okay, so the last drama that I recommend is Dream High. I forgot how the song goes. The last drama I recommend is Dream High, and Susie is also in it. I actually watched this drama recently. Stupid Paola. Yeah, I don't know why. It's really old. But I recently watched it with Susie and Taekyeon, and I forgot the other guy's name. Sorry. It's so interesting. But like I said, I'll talk about it if you guys want me to talk about it in another video. But that was it. If you guys like my list, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys have seen any of these shows or which ones are your favorite. And even like I'm recommending these dramas to you. And also recommend some dramas to me, because I want to know. I freaking love K-dramas. I've seen like a million so far. And I'm currently watching a couple. If you guys want me to talk about the ones that I'm currently watching, let me know. And yeah, I am out.